You know, I get asked a lot on social media, how tall are you? I'm Cinderella tall. And Miss Debbie, you have the most amazing, cutest little ideas for the growth charts, so you're not marking up the walls at the house with how tall everybody is.
You know, I've had so many people say to me, you know, it's all on the drywall, and we're moving or we're repainting, and then they're cutting out the drywall and trying to save this piece. So these are just some ideas that you can take it with you wherever you go, or save it, you know, for the future.
Yeah.
So a couple different ideas. You know, we talked about the backdrops earlier for the photos, and I actually turned one of the noodles into a growth chart. So while you're taking your photographs, you can have that growth chart there as well.
Love it.
And any one of these can be, you know, in your photos.
Yeah.
And then when it's done, it's on the photo, so you really don't need to save it if you don't want to. So a couple different things. One, I took a piece of 1x6 board, and you can get oak, you can get pine, very inexpensive, and you can get up to as many feet as you want, however long you want to measure your children. I don't know how long that really goes.
So you're 19, we're done now.
So one way to do it is to make a ruler out of it. So what I did is I took a T-square, and that is all of your measurements on it, and then I took a smaller T-square ruler, and I just am going to mark all of my tick marks. So I'm just going to slide it along, and this little doohickey here, I'm going to call it, keeps it square. So all your measurements
are going to be nice and even.
And then you're just going to, you know, mark as on a ruler. And then you can personalize it with the kids' names, or you can just leave it however you want. And then as you go, as you measure them, just mark the date and the measurement. Another thing I did.
This is adorable.
This is really fun. These are decals. Now these are meant for kids' walls. They're meant for whatever you want, but they're peel and stick, very easy. All the latest and greatest cars, Minions, princesses, Disney, whatever you want. And all you do is you peel it off of the skin here, and you're just going to stick it on. And I like to roll it down so you don't get air bubbles. And then I've got Ariel here. So you can do whatever you want.
And you can paint this to match the room,
you can paint
or whatever
it,
you want.
You can do whatever you want. Now some of them may be a little wider than the board or whatever, so I just fold over the edge, like so. And you can use stencils, you can use markers, you can use paint pens, you could personalize it. On this style with the decals, I would recommend just measuring the kids as you go and writing the date and the inches on it, so you don't have all the tick marks on it. And it's a decorative piece. It's almost like a piece of art. So that's another thing. One other way you could do it, I mean, there's so many. But this is something that you could roll up and have a keepsake. It's a canvas drop cloth. But you can cut a long, narrow piece, put it on a piece of string and maybe a hanger, and take off that. And then when you're done, roll it up and give it to your kids when they move out with all their other stuff.
With all your other stuff. Get it out of here. Love, love, love. And so inexpensive enough too?
Yeah, you know, the decals, you know, range a little bit. They're very inexpensive. You can get, and these you could do a coordinate on a headboard or above their bed. There's even glow-in-the-dark ones for the ceiling. So these are very transitional. This is just one way to decorate your growth chart and keep it as a keepsake. And then again, you can put it in your backdrop and keep their measurements all documented on Facebook, Instagram, whatever you want.
We love your ideas. We love you, Miss Debbie.
Thank you.
High five on that one.
Was that a high five? That was a low five.
Good thing this isn't live. We'll just redo it. It's fine.
We'll edit that out.
All right, thank you. Oh, we got to measure you and see how tall you are.
Yeah.